Yo, shalom. All praises to the Most High. Yehoshua, this is sounds from YYBY. All right, you already know what I'm about to talk about. So let's get straight to the point. So we know Region 13 just came out, right? And you got half and half. You got those who, they upgraded real quick. And you got those who say, nah, fuck all that. We ain't upgrading. I'm going to stay with 12. I'm going to stay with 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So what I'm about to talk about is really for those who use the DAW, not those who really use the plus. Like, the plus is great. I like to use. I don't mind using the plus. Like when I, want to use my certain tools inside of somebody else's DAW, or like when I'm doing video editing and shit like that. So until Reason decided I want to add video to it, would be the most illest thing ever on the planet. I'm telling you, man. That right there would take Reason to a certain area in the industry. Well, not the industry, just those who do sound design for all type of things in the world. Like, that'll take it to that point where people be using that shit. But anyway, so you got those who don't. But I'm going to tell you the reason why you should upgrade to 13. And the main thing that everybody are complaining about why they don't upgrade when they come to Reason or any other DAW is because it don't have certain features that they want, right? Like, really think about, zoom it, like really hear the keywords I'm saying. Because they don't have, at that time when that update, that new version come out, it don't have certain features that you don't need, or you don't want, or you don't see as great, or, you really don't know what it is. You don't understand what it is, all these type of things, right? So, and I get that, I get it, because you don't want to just keep spending money. But then again, they turn around and still keep complaining about Reason not having certain features. Now, if you're a person who just tap into Reason and you got your main DAW, then this is not for you, because you touching different DAWs. Like I touch different DAWs too, but Reason my main DAW. And I just messed with the other DAWs through times where I didn't use Reason, or I didn't have possession of Reason, and I was using Studio One, Bitwig, trying out those, going serious with Studio One, A, B, C, and D. So, they all got their pros and cons. Don't get it twisted. But so it's not for those who, I'm talking about for those who use Reason as their main DAW, right? And they say, well, they're not going to upgrade, because if it's not your main DAW, then it's kind of like, what's the point of you complaining? Like, you don't put your all into it. You don't put your all into the DAW. Then like I was saying in my previous video, it's also about what the fuck you use. I mean, not what you use. I mean, what you do, right? Like what you do, like what's your hobby? Like what's your work ethic? Like, are you a producer, engineer, mastering engineer, all these things together? Or are you just one of these jobs, man? So all this stuff means a lot based on what features you want. So I get when people saying what they want, certain things. I'm the same way, but I've been doing this so long. I come from the days of analog where we didn't have all the options that we got right now, and we made shit work. A lot of y'all don't come from that, so y'all don't understand. That's what y'all spoil you. I'm gonna keep telling you, y'all niggas just spoil you, man. Very spoil you, bro. Like, y'all get shit cheap and still cry about it. Imagine you going to the studio paying $5,000 for a Protec EQ, a rack John. Like, you got like 20 EQs in your DAW right now, right? Yeah, you won't even pay for 20 EQs as a rack hardware, because each one are gonna run you about $5,000, $6,000, $8,000. Think about it. So we spoil you, but not to get off the subject. So I'm always going left field with it, but the reason why y'all should y'all people crying about the features, right? When you upgrade to 13, even though that version don't have certain features that you're looking for, but the DAW has got better by adding certain things to the DAW. You never know what you might need. You never know, the tag might be on a, you might appreciate the tag option, the feature or whatever it may be. Sometimes you don't know what you need until you start messing with it, start playing with it, right? So you got to look at the bigger picture of the situation. If you're really serious with your music, you making money from your music, this is your craft, shit like that. So it might not have the features that you want, but the point is that you upgrade to it so you can hope to get future features. So you might get a certain feature, because once they come out with the newer version, so they're not thinking about 12 no more, man. They're not trying to add features to 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. You can hang that shit up. So those who crying about the features why they wouldn't upgrade, you definitely not getting no features that you might get if you don't upgrade. And then on top of that, when you do upgrade, the DAW is always going to be better because they added new things to it. Look better, the design is better, the theme is better, Again, I'm with y'all. It's always, like I told you, I can name 20 things right now that I wish Reason can have in a DAW, man, that I think that shouldn't be so hard to put in this shit, bro. But end of the day, it's like, it's all about your workflow, what you know. End of the day, it's all about what you know. Any DAW I use, I can get the job done. Recording, mixing, and mastering, and production. It's all about what's the pros and cons for you, what's more important to you. So when you upgrade, now you're in a position where you might get those features because, like I told you, Reason just came out. We got months. We got months and months and months coming up. Years, like, I just know they ain't going to be funny like that. Just give us these first little features. Then after that, like, nothing else. The fuck out of here. That's crazy. That's crazy. Especially if they charge you $199 because y'all saying that's too much, right? That's steep. I don't know why. That's half of the DAW. Because the original price of Reason is what, $499? That's half of the DAW. Like, y'all want these people to damn near give it to y'all for free, man. For their work. If you don't want to buy it, don't complain. Just don't buy it. I'll look at the price of something. I'll be like, damn, I can't afford that. I'm not buying that. But I won't go around complaining about it all day to everybody, platforms and shit, and hitting up Reason and crying about why they charge what they charge, because y'all don't do that when it come to getting high. Y'all don't do that when it come to buying sex. Y'all don't do that when it come to buying those expensive Jordans. Y'all don't do that when it come to buying y'all games or the top restaurants y'all go to. Whatever your habit is, y'all spend bread on that shit all day. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. Like I was saying before. So the upgrade, that's why I think y'all should upgrade. I think y'all should upgrade, for future features that's coming. Because like I told you, if you go back, look at the pattern of Reason, they always gave us an update with something added to it. They're going to stop working on 12. They might give a recent, I wouldn't doubt, they might give a recent upgrade or a bug fix or something like that with 12. But they're not adding no more features to 12, y'all. They got to keep going. That's every company. You can't focus on the old shit. The old shit, the new shit, you got to focus on the new stuff. If you want to stay behind, that's what you do. I get it. You might can't afford it. It ain't about your feelings of what you going through. Companies is not made to care about your personal feelings about, oh, I can't upgrade to it. What about us? Now, one thing for sure, I don't agree with those who have an older version and they can't use that version no more. I don't agree with that, right? Regardless of what version you paid for, you should be able to use that version because that's what you paid for. You paid a license for that shit. So Reason, don't never do that, man. Like I heard y'all did it with the older versions. Whatever, y'all got to figure out something how to push it back out. Y'all got copies of it. Give those old copies, and I don't know what y'all got to go back to it, but because I know they needed dongles, not dongle. I think they dongles or whatever the things that they keep the dongle things, whatever. I know they needed those, so that can be tricky. If you lose your dongle, then you messed up, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Because I never used that version with the dongle stuff. Then they end up changing it to where it's like a companion or they had like, where you don't got to use the dongle no more on the computer, and they got it where you connect that way. So what you want them to do, work on that dongle or something like that when you have issues? That's the past, man. It's like having an iPhone or Android, but you want people to go back and work on a Razor phone. Or matter of fact, say it even better, you got an iPhone, right? What, 13, 14, 12, 13, 14, but you want them to work on your iPhone 2, your iPhone 3. You better get with the program. You better upgrade. You know what I'm saying? You better upgrade or stay where you at and stop complaining. Just like phones today, right now, what we in right now? 4G? I think we in 4G or something like that. You got some cell phones still only in 3G, right? 2G. But the 2G ones is about to start really working that good. You got to upgrade to a newer phone. That's how they force you, man. They got game. They funny. But, I disagree with it, though, because when it comes to forcing somebody to upgrade, we're not forcing somebody to upgrade, but I mean, like, whatever you're using at that time and you pay for it, you should be able to use it till the wheels fall off. Hey, well, we in 4G now. We don't support the 2G satellites no more. They got to keep moving on. They can't stop their hustle. And if the 2G they get rid of the 2G satellites, then you out of luck on your phone. You see what I'm saying? So it's based on what type of technology we dealing with when it comes to these type of things, man. Far as companies elevating to the next level, because in order them to perfect 13 or perfect 14 and 15, they gotta let go of the past. They gotta let it go. They gotta whatever their way is, how they create things, they gotta let it go. They can't deal with that shit no more, man. They can't deal with it no more. That's anybody. If you own a business, you should understand that. If you don't own the business, I see why you don't understand that. Right? It's just all about your feelings. What you feel it should be. Right? Oh, I'm a loyal customer. No, you're not. You're not loyal. None of y'all loyal. Because soon things don't go right, you go buy another dog. Loyal people, loyal reasoners, they use the stock stuff inside the dog. They don't use that third party shit. They use stock and they use RE. And they use the dog. That's loyal people. So that means you might be half loyal. Like people like, I'm a loyal customer. You're a loyal customer because you bought the dog. Like that ain't loyal. You just you paid for something and they gave you something for it. The fuck is y'all talking about loyal? You get what I'm saying? Loyal is when you only talk about reason. You only promote reason. You only use reason. Not outside stuff to come in reason. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's loyal customer. Not use reason inside of another dog. Like, that's not loyal customers. That's half loyal customers. Like, y'all bugging the fuck out. Like, I'm just joking around though, but I'm serious, but I'm just playing around. But but all jokes aside, man, I think y'all should upgrade to 13 because it's pretty dope, man. I mean, I like the workflow of it, the edit part, the edit window part and stuff like that. Like I was talking before, like the little things they did add to it. I think, like I say, it's a lot of things they can. But how I look at the situation is that when they're adding something better to it, I'm going to upgrade. And tags was the reason why I upgraded. And also I upgraded for future upgrades because you never know. 2-3 months from now, we might get a dope feature. You still gonna upgrade. You might get a dope feature that pops up. You still go now. You can be like, I gotta pay that $199. If they put MPE in there, it pops up. Even though I doubt they put it in there, but that's not something I really need. That's that serious. Maybe y'all need it, but that's like a feature. Like it don't make you or break you. You get what I'm saying? Like some features don't make you or break you, but then again, some features you be like, damn man, I can't go without that, bro. Like like this other dog got that. I gotta have that. There's certain things I gotta have that reason got that some other dogs don't have. And I'm like, fuck it. Like, but yeah, man, you upgrade into better things, more sounds, newer sounds. you know, newer stock sounds and stuff like that. You know, where if you're still in version 8 and 9, and that's all you using, it's kind of like, you know, what if you want to collab with certain people? You see what I'm saying? Like, what if certain people you want to collab with, you know, that use Reason also, but they got like the newer version and stuff like that. Hey, man, what's up? They got like the newer version and stuff like that. What if you want to collab with that? You know, look at the bigger picture of stuff, man. It's only $199. It's only a couple $20 bills. $100 is what? 520s? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 520s, man. 520s, man. Just get it. What you 920s? What 1020s? So that's really no bread, man. That ain't no money. That's chicken change, man. And I get it. Don't cut my head off. I know some people like, man, nah, forget that. That's money to me. Yeah, even when I was poor, there was no money. So the point what I'm saying is that when it comes to your investment, and those who really use Reason, not those who have in one foot in and one foot out, those who really use Reason, they're gonna upgrade. We gotta help the company be better and bigger with themselves. There's, you know, Reason's a small company, right? They big, but they small. Like they not like the Steinberg. They not like who make Avid, who make Pro Tools. They not certain companies, PreSonus. Reason is a small company. They've been like that for years, man. Like, go do the research. They're not big like you think they are. It'd be dope if sometimes I think that when companies get bigger, man, they sometimes they do too much extra Joe shit, because, like, for example, like Cubase is a powerful DAW, man. Always got Cubase in my heart, you know, in the window, right? And I got it to this day, and I hate the Windows workflow, but love it at the same time. The window got so many features on features, but their problem is they just they stack everything on everything. Just, as long as you got it, yeah, we got the new feature, and they just put it in places. They don't put no thought to it. We're gonna give you this feature, put it right here. Studio One is the opposite of that. You know, Studio One was made, you know, they come from Steinberg and created Studio One, and they take everything from other DAWs and create it and make it simplified. Simplicity. Oh, it's hard. I did it that way in that DAW. You got 4 or 5 steps to do that. We're gonna make it 2 when you come to us. That's what Studio One is about. You see what I'm saying? Like, every DAW have their own purpose and different things. It's all about what do you do. So if you're a natural Reason user, upgrade to it, man. Why not? For future upgrades, for future features that's coming. You know, it's not gonna stop your workflow. You know, it's not, unless you're gonna go to another DAW. And guess what? When you go to that DAW, you're still gonna complain about that one too. Why? I know. I have. You go to my page on YouTube, I got DAWs, I got videos for Bitwig, videos for Studio One, videos for Cubase, and I've been saying the pros and cons and comparing them for years, bro. And I'm telling you, it gets draining. Like, okay, this one got that, this one got that. You don't know what the fuck you want to do. Well, you're not about to keep spending money in this DAW, that DAW, that DAW, that DAW. Like, nah, unless you're just using cracked versions, and eventually that plays out and that catch up with you, right? So when it comes to a serious investment, you don't want to use no cracked version. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, man. I want to talk y'all ear off and everything, man. Tell me what y'all think. Give me y'all opinion, man. Just keep it respectful, you know, because I'm here for y'all. And that's why I say upgrade the you know, to Reason 13, man, for future upgrades and the things that's here to come. You know, this is YYBY. Peace.